Hong Kong police fire tear gas as protesters decry China security law plan. Police in Hong Kong have fired tear gas and water cannon at protesters rallying against China's plans to impose a new security law on the territory. Thousands of demonstrators have been marching through the city centre. Police say 120 have been arrested. Earlier, 200 senior politicians from around the world issued a joint statement criticizing China's plan. Signatories called it a comprehensive assault on the city's autonomy, rule of law and fundamental freedoms. China is seeking to pass a law that would ban treason, secession, sedition, and subversion in the territory. It has dismissed fears the legislation would harm foreign investors in Hong Kong, an important financial center, and has lashed out at meddling countries. Hong Kong's leader Carrie Lam, who is seen as part of the pro-Beijing political establishment, has pledged full support for the proposed law and said the city's freedoms would remain unchanged. Hong Kong democracy activists say the national security legislation is evidence of Beijing's encroachment on freedoms guaranteed to Hong Kong under its one country, two systems style of governance. The arrangement, which has been in place since the former UK colonies returned to Chinese rule in 1997, guarantees the city broad freedoms not seen on the mainland, including a free press and independent judiciary. Police raised blue flags, warning protesters to disperse, before firing multiple rounds of tear gas. They later fired a water cannon at the protesters. They said in a separate post protesters threw bricks and splashed unidentified liquid at officers, injuring at least 4 members of the police's media liaison team. They warned that such behavior was against the law and police would pursue the matter. Earlier in the afternoon, prominent activist Tam Tak Shi was arrested during the protest for what police said was unauthorized assembly. Mr. Tam said he was giving a health talk and was exempt from social distancing measures that prohibit gatherings of more than 8 people. Protesters gathered in the busy Causeway Bay and Wan Chai districts of the city on Sunday, chanting slogans against the government and waving banners. People may be criminalized only for words they say or publish opposing the government, 25-year-old Vincent told AFP News Agency, referring to the draft law. Riot police fired tear gas and water cannon at demonstrators, who were wearing face masks to protect against the spread of coronavirus. The rally comes despite earlier warnings from authorities against unauthorized assembly and a ban on large public gatherings to enforce social distancing. Some protesters threw objects such as umbrellas and water bottles at officers, and used bins and other debris to set up roadblocks. Reports say Sunday's protest followed a similar pattern to many of last year's demonstrations, many of which turned violent. More than 8,400 people have been arrested in Hong Kong since pro-democracy protests erupted last year.